Good evening and welcome back to the Fate of Drakkenheim. This is the Dungeon Dudes weekly D&D 5th edition actual play campaign. I'm Monty Martin, running our game as Dungeon Master.
And I'm Kelly McLaughlin, playing Wilhelm von Kessel, the no longer dragon human swashbuckler rogue. And we're joined by our good friends.
Jill Denitis playing Rudi Whitaker, the shifter Eldritch Knight. That's a little bit of a crab.
Joan Gorman playing Wrath, just the contaminated Azamar warlock.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us once again. We are the Dungeon Dudes, and Kelly and I post new videos all the time here on YouTube where we cover everything D&D and other TTRPGs, so be sure to smash that subscribe button so you never miss any of our content.
And you can check out our actual play in the Worlds of Drakkenheim, which airs Tuesday evenings from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time right here on YouTube. So make sure to check that out. You can also listen to it as an audio-only podcast on your favorite platforms.
And if you want to help support the channel and you want to bring a little bit of Drakkenheim to your very own game table, one of the best ways that you can do that is checking out our books. Published with our publisher, Ghostfire Gaming, you can hit up Drakkenheim.com or visit Ghostfire Gaming's store to get your copies of Dungeons of Drakkenheim, Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drakkenheim, or pre-order Monsters of Drakkenheim as well. Whether you're looking for monsters, more adventures, player options in our apothecary class, it's all there already for you to take to your game tables. And best of all, you can even get Dungeons of Drakkenheim on D&D Beyond, and as well on for Roll20, for Foundry. So however you want to play the game, whether you play in person or virtually, you got your options there. Be sure to check that all out. With that, let's return to Drakkenheim.
Drakkenheim is no more. The devastation which fell upon that accursed place left a kingdom in ruin. Now, horrors lurking in the haze grow ever more great and terrible, while simmering tensions between rival factions boil over into outright war. The power of monarchs, mages, and priests hangs in the balance. 6 unlikely heroes join forces to confront the coming chaos. They shall decide, once and for all, the fate of Drakkenheim.
When last we left our heroes, Wilhelm, Rudi, and Wrath were making their way to the final conduit point of the Duchess's triangulation, which holds the haze, draws the haze over the city of Dransmond. Although they have been, this is their final of 3 sites that they have to disable in one day. And they've been pretty beat up so far. I think between all of our characters, we've had almost, actually 10 levels of contamination. So right now, Contamination 3?
3.
Contamination 2?
1.
1.
Yeah.
Contamination 0. Okay. So we've got some contamination happening. So.
Oh, 2. No, you're right.
You are 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I thought I was right.
Whoa.
So.
It's okay.
A crew of the Duke's troops have rowed you out to the Tower of Storms, the lighthouse over the Dransmond Harbor, where the final conduit point is supposed to be. Here you have found a completely submerged cavernous passage that leads underground. Defeating the Guardians on the outside, you are preparing to make your way underwater again, as the crew that led you there points out that the other 2 points are under attack by the Duchess's minions, and there are more reinforcements coming imminently as well to back this point up. So time is now of the essence.
I no longer have a swim speed, so you guys are like, psh, and I'm like,
Can we drag you?
I tie a rope and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we? Is that a thing?
I water ski behind you.
Yeah, that would actually work.
You can still swim, it's just that you...
Yeah, but like a normal human.
It's hard. It's all
Yeah, swimming's
really
hard.
Yeah.
Going against the current.
Do you want me to true polymorph you into a carp?
Yes. No. No.
It seems like an appropriate use of a
Okay.
ninth level
I'll
spell.
manage.
Alrighty. What are you going to do? You all still have water breathing in effect.
Yeah.
The cavern, is it the flooded cavern? Is it somewhat above water? Like, is the entrance like?
Give me a nature check.
Can you give me a? Well, nature is my middle name. I rolled a natural one, so I got a 7.
No idea.
I have a 7.
No idea.
I have no idea what's coming.
I mean, we don't have time to talk about it. We have to go in regardless.
I think we just have to go
Let's
in and trust our gut.
Exactly.
Okay. It is contaminated water. Is there anything else that you want to do to protect yourselves as you head underwater?
Want me to do it? I can do it.
Should we?
Neutralizing field.
All right.
Yeah.
You
I drop
dive.
telekinesis and I cast neutralizing field from my ring.
You dive into the water and dive into the passage. There is no light down here either.
Well, lucky for you, I can't see. Wait, don't I have something?
You're being water skied. It doesn't matter.
I mean, not anymore.
You're
Now
just
we're
going wherever we go.
now we're in the passage.
You continue.
Oh, I do have goggles of night.
Okay.
All right,
Goggles. There's swim goggles too.
Yeah, I have my swim goggle. I have one monocled swim goggle on.
Okay. You dive into the passage.
Customization for the king is so
This
wild.
is a twisting underground cave leads underneath the cliffs and begins winding its way in a very disorienting way. As the AI in Subnautica might say, disorientation is a common symptom for cave divers, and you certainly experience that, like, kind of like, whoa, because at one point you have to dive straight down, and it kind of like tubes its way around and back again. And with considering the depth that you're going down to, it seems completely unlikely that there is any air down here. It is completely flooded.
So there's no pockets.
It seems
Totally. Okay.
If
From
there
we can
is,
tell, right? Yeah.
it would need to be some kind of physical anomaly or magic if there was no water down here. If whatever.
So we're still underwater.
Yeah.
Well, luckily we have water breathing, but we're gonna need to swim dash.
Yeah.
We gonna go fast? You wanna go fast?
We don't want to spend more time in this water than we have to. I know we have neutralizing field, but let's get to where we're going.
Well, for swimming, I think Rudi should pull you.
Yeah, I'll pull it.
I'll grab your
Because you're strong.
belt
But yeah,
so you can kick your little feeties.
true, yeah. I do want to take a greater healing potion before we go any further.
Okay.
Just as a...
Yep. If any of you need to heal up or rest up.
Are you okay?
If you had like a wand of healing or something, that would be cool.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, no, don't worry about it.
I'd rather be most of
I
the way,
could too.
most of the way there. Okay.
Yeah, I can use some charges.
No, I mean, I'm actually okay. I was just...
But we might as well top up.
Yeah, okay.
I top you up.
Okay.
Near.
You've been topped.
How many do you have?
I get 7 per. So you can have 18. Wow, killing it. 25.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
There's 5 charges.
You did it.
Right.
You used it.
Now power swim.
What a useless stick this is.
Okay. You guys make your way down the winding passage.
And is it one passage?
There's offshoots of it, but you're able to navigate your way through for the most part.
Okay.
Eventually, you come to a ending to the passage where there is stonework similar to that of the Tower of Storms above. Yet this must be easily 150 feet underground. And there is a crack in the wall leading, and you can see an octarine glow emitting from it.
I go in.
Okay. In the room beyond,
Oh no. I just walked in. And I didn't see these guys, right? I walk in and there's just people there?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're in
I
too
didn't-
much of a hurry. You see the crack and you just swim right in.
And we're still swimming, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Here, you can see there is an arcane apparatus You didn't go into the Tower of Storms, but it is unlike the constructions that the deep dregs have made before. Rather, it seems more like a power source of some kind that might have been made by the Academy years ago. And what you can see is that this chamber seems to be deep beneath the foundations of the Tower of Storms. Some kind of additional conduit or something that perhaps has been long forgotten or gone unnoticed for some time. Whether it's connected to the rest of the building or not, who knows? But this energy source seems to be, it is built floor to ceiling, almost like this glass conduit of metal that now has sort of you can see these like biological like seaweeds, moss, and underwater plants that have like latched onto it as if they're siphoning the energy and channeling it downward toward something. There is a doorway here that has been busted open that you can see leads to a spiral staircase that goes both up and down. And within this chamber are 5 deep dregs, all incanting and channeling magic. All of them are carrying delirium-tipped staves of similar construction to the one that you saw before, although not quite as ornate-looking and powerful. And they all seem to, and they are chanting in a gurgling voice, which is why they didn't hear you come in to sustain whatever. Like, what you can see in here is that this energy source seems to be buckling under strain, right? And the 5 dregs around it are almost locked in place as they are trying to hold onto it, which makes sense. This is the last conduit point, so it is the last anchor point for all of the magic that is in place here. So it is under strain to hold it while to hold its magic in place. As you enter the room, the 5 of them almost don't know what to do. Like, there's an expression on them where they seem stuck in place, as if they know that they can't let the magic go that they're channeling, but they to fight you.
Poke them. Just start poking them. Tickle
With
them.
my sword?
Tickle them.
My axe.
Yeah.
Can we talk?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Can you talk to him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Just
can
in
tell him
general.
stuff.
Are we gonna have a problem if this thing gets let go of? Is there gonna be some residual that we need to worry about?
That's a great, probably. There seems to be all of this energy from the other 2 conduits seems to be coming to this one. This being the last. It's a tripod without 2 feet.
Can you disable it?
It's a
Monopod.
I can disable it. Yeah, I bet you if we murder these dredges, it would likely collapse.
Give me an Arcana check.
I got a 26.
Like the other conduit points, there's probably at least one more anchor somewhere here as well.
Okay.
Beyond this, this is
the one too. It's a 6-sided, and now we're a bipod.
Can you disable it?
Yeah, I think if we just kill everyone here, and then we can shut it down. But something's coming behind us.
It also seems possible from your Arcana check that because this is the last channeling point for the arcane energy and the eldritch forces that are involved, once this is disabled, there could be a very large backlash of contaminated magic that is unleashed shortly thereafter. By your best guess, given the conditions of what is happening here, when the last conduit point is destroyed, you might have no more than 1 minute to escape.
Okay, that's fine.
We destroy this. We head up or down. I do not know. We find the last one. Once we destroy that, we only have moments to escape.
Do we have an exit plane?
Fly?
We'll figure that out.
I mean, you can fly. Can you turn us into someone that can fly?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we'll have to find out. But yes,
we'll have to hope there's windows.
There's going to be some something behind us, I think, shortly.
All right.
If you want to watch the gate, and I'm going to approach the whirling.
Mm-hmm.
How did I shut down the last one? What did I do? How did I do it? I pressed some buttons.
Yeah, you did some Arcana checks. Yeah, right. with the other dregs that are still alive, again, they're not able to attack you because they're in this position, but they could certainly prevent you from, like, as you go to approach it, the 5 of them in place are sustaining it.
Mm-hmm. Do you want us to get killing?
One by one, we could take them down.
I'm gonna swim up to one of them and take my sword out and just like try to like.
You can see the expression on his face as you get close. Rudi, what about you?
I'm gonna come in, but I do want to. Wrath keeps saying, "Oh, we have people coming behind," so I just want to make sure I'm covering our rear.
Actually, I think that's probably a. And maybe let us know if they are coming.
And I mean,
you've probably got a little bit more time than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then I help at least, like, again, kind of positioning myself so I can see the entrance, but going for the guy right to the.
Are you gonna go for one too, Wrath?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can mess with them. They stuck. Like, they're super stuck. Like, you can just start going through their pockets and stuff.
I can do that when they're dead as well.
Yeah, but it's funnier when they're alive. And take their rations and like
your delirium rations.
Tickle them under the chin and poke them in the eye. There's nothing you can do. He's gotta stand still.
I'm just gonna slit.
He's like one of those. It's like one of those like street mimes.
So are you just gonna go for it?
Yeah, just go for one.
I think so.
As you kill the first 3 by running them through, there's a sudden backlash of energy that reverberates back to the other 2, whose heads explode.
Oh!
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
Hey.
That made it easy.
Okay, Wrath, get going.
Ow. And I grab the orb, and I begin my Arcana, and I'm whispering to Bruce, how did I do it again?
Bruce is like, I'll talk you through it.
Thank you.
Now adjust yourself to the layered energy matrix. Pull in
adjusting
the Eldritch energy, and give me an Arcana check.
25.
Alrighty. As you pull this down, you pull the arcane energy down coming from it. There is one last point that must be disabled.
Is this door open?
Yes, because the wall it's kind of more like stuck, but like with a good kick you can get it open.
Yeah, I want to look at this door and see how sturdy is this door.
It is an iron-bound wooden door that is quite waterlogged and heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't worry about it.
Actually, I wanted to ask about the contraption. It's just because I shut it off. Could it just easily be turned back on again?
It could be. Yes, because it has not been destroyed at this point.
Can I disable it?
Probably not without triggering the countdown.
Oh. You can't like push it over or something?
You can.
Yeah.
You can destroy it, but that could set off
a timer.
Yeah.
You might not have time to get out.
Okay.
Destroy the last one.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just worried that if we go up or down, whatever's coming after us, we'll just activate this one again. And then we have to come back in and deal with it.
But then they'll be stuck.
Fair?
Right?
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Alrighty. The spiral stairs lead both up and down.
any traces of movement? I'm thinking
Which one's wetter?
Give me a perception check.
More thinking, yeah.
It's completely flooded.
No, I'm more thinking like washed away, like algae or something like that. Perception?
No.
18.
Looking up, Rudi, because again, it's a spiral stair, so you can't quite look up and see like, oh, what's up there, right? But you kind of do glance around the stairs, and if these go up, they might go back up to the understructure of the Tower of Storms. Down, however, looks like what has been, like, there is, like, growth and everything like that, and there are traces of, like, maybe there's been more movement through the downward way.
I say we go down because why would we go back up to the surface?
Right. If the wizard was unaware of any happenings in his building, then going up out of the water would seem unlikely. So, into the depths we go.
I trust you. That sounds reasonable.
Just know that this is no guarantee that there's going to be an out downstairs, so just be mindful of our escape route.
All right. We'll do what we can.
Yeah. So we're down the stairs.
Okay, you head down the stairs. Okay. You take the stairs down to the very base of the structure, where a final chamber has been built. This tall chamber is the stairs go down 40 feet into a chamber that is about 40 feet high. Perhaps this chamber was built to be some sort of extremely secure bunker or summoning chamber of some kind. But now, the arcane circle is a mound of corpses and skulls and bones, and a glittering field of delirium crystals all around a single central crystal that contains the similar machinery but more advanced than all the others, as if this is the most important point of the whole thing, siphoning the energy of the Tower of Storms into whatever magic the Duchess's minions had put in play. All manner of these kind of makeshift made arcane apparatuses, wands, staves, and sort of scrolls scrawled out in like scrolls made of like seaweed are all around in the chamber as this channel of energy reaches from the top to the bottom of the room. So there's the actual structure itself, and then the energy conduit, which would go up and ostensibly be connected to all of the rest of the tower, siphoning it unseen. As you come down into the base of the chamber, actually you pass through what you can detect would have been a Mordenkainen's private sanctum spell. So this area that you are in is warded, so it is not possible to teleport into or out of this area.
Okay.
That's going to affect the escape plan.
This room specifically. You can teleport within it, but not into or out of. It's also blocked from scrying magic, hence perhaps why Sundar Stormgale never realized that this was here. In this chamber are 5 more figures. 3 of them are 3 horrifically mutated humans that have green hair and blue skin. They are wearing almost robes of like witches, and they are swimming in the water and focusing on holding the last of the magic in place. Their eyes are almost burning out in their faces as they hold on to the magic, and you can feel like their bodies are like the last things that is holding this spell in place. 2 other awful creatures are also in this room. First is a horrifically mutated deep drag. This mutated creature appears to be like an octopus that has swallowed the head of a humanoid body with just tentacles completely replaced for arms and part of his leg, and he just kind of like floats in the air, gripping onto a strange arcane staff. The other creature in this room resembles the Duchess almost uncannily, but is much smaller. Having a long, sinewy body like a sea serpent, and a range of tentacles and that anglerfish orb glowing before it, and the large fanged maw, as if this is the perhaps the Duchess's baby, affectionately known as Pepper.
Oh, you should have named it. Now you gotta kill it. It's gonna hurt more.
Yes. And so the Duchess's daughter Pepper and their favored minion, the pig, are the ones that hold on to the last vestiges of power here. And as you come down the stairs, what do you do?
That's what I do.
And the bubbles?
Yeah. What?
If you got water breathing, I'm gonna say that you can speak mostly.
No, this is way more. We're doing that.
Yeah.
No. We gotta kill them all.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, wait.
But as soon as we kill, I think, the 3 humans, things fall apart very quickly.
Yeah. Big Duchess or Little Duchess first.
Okay, quick strategy.
Roll for initiative.
Oh. No, quick strategy.
You get grabbed by the maw.
Do I not have time to say a sentence or two? No?
Not really.
Okay. Oh. Quick strategy, nothing.
You can give them the quick strategy, sure.
I'll go for the humans. You go for the big ones.
Well, I think the humans last.
Yeah, humans last.
Because they're holding on to the
That was my strategy.
And then that'll probably do the countdown. So you guys want to go?
No, you still have to shut it down. Anyway, okay, ignore it.
It might not work.
Ignore my plan.
You know what? Let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
Follow your heart, Wilhelm. What's your rules say about underwater caverns protected by Mordenkind's spell? And there's a mini Duchess and a
I got a 32 for my initiative.
Okay.
What
Rudi?
your book
Got 11.
to do? I got a 12.
Okay. So, in this case, then, all right. Wilhelm, you are first to act.
Have they noticed us?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no stealth swimming.
You guys did not say that you were using stealth to swim, so I assumed that you were not.
I'm loud.
We're just going
when I
in.
swim.
All right, I'm going to swim up to the green-haired human creature.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack it with Varenthorn. Varenthorn is like a finesse weapon, so I don't have disadvantage underwater.
Correct, because it is effectively a piercing weapon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. That's going to be 31 to hit.
31. Okay. That is a hit.
And I'm going to sneak attack since it is just me and the creature.
Yeah, and these 3, they're effectively restrained, so you would have advantage on the attack anyway.
Let's see if I crit.
Close. Close.
It's a lot of 2s and 1s. Still 42.
Okay.
Nice.
Whatever magic is in place, these creatures are partially sustained by this. So as you deliver the grievous wound to the neck of this mage, it's like it's almost as if they're basically already dead because of the amount of magic that's channeling through their body, and their bodies are literally just being used to hold on to the last vestiges of magic. They're not dead. They're not destroyed. Yeah.
I'm gonna
essentially at this point, instead of killing them, you'll have to like ruin their bodies.
So I push my blade through its neck, but it's like still going, and now I'm trying to wiggle the blade back and forth.
Yeah. Leverage too. You put your feet up on it.
I get my one foot on its butt, and I'm there like, and I get another 32 to hit.
Also a hit.
31 damage.
Okay. Still going, but like you just tear into it with Varenthorn, slicing deep gashes into it as it shudders, but the magic's still using its body to hold into place.
I'm gonna swim back a bit. I pull my blade out and I swim back and I anybody else want to move or attack?
I'll get there.
Okay. Pepper is next. All right, Pepper, what's it gonna be? All right.
You're right out front there, Wilhelm.
Pepper, seeing the three of you coming into the chamber, is gonna start things off by casting Storm of Contamination.
No.
God.
Wrath, stop her.
Brace yourself!
Okay, Storm of Contamination.
Okay.
An arcing bolt of eldritch lightning strikes a target within range. Everybody has to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, 19.
22.
I rolled a 9 instead of a 3.
Well, the DC is 22.
So it's probably not worth my luck point there.
Did I make it?
You did.
So I take no damage.
You take no damage.
Evasion.
Everybody else takes 10d12 lightning damage. Who wrote this?
How much damage?
10d12.
Oh man.
Don't worry.
So that's 20,
That could only be 12 damage.
50.
It's not.
I mean, that could only be 10 damage.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's 80.
It could also be 80 damage.
And you also both gain a level of contamination.
Aqua Expurgo. Or they can't even resist it?
You can Aqua Expurgo to make the save if you want to. Because this is an effect that, so you would take 40 damage and no instead, and no contamination.
So 40.
Yeah, and using up one of your Expurgos.
Yes.
And it's lightning damage.
Correct.
Okay, and I'm gonna try to. So my DC right now is a 20.
Yep.
To keep neutralizing field.
Yep.
Blah! I get a 23.
Okay, neutralizing field stays in place. Okay, there is the Storm of Contamination.
And so we took the 50 something plus 40.
You take 40 total.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because it's 80 halved.
80 halved, yeah, from making the save.
And so one use of Aqua Expurgo.
Yep.
And what was the...
It was 80 total. 80, so you would have been...
Yeah. I mean, technically, you can't gain contamination from the neutralizing field anyways, but it is lightning damage. So,
well, I have.
If you want to Aqua Expurgo to make the save anyways and take half the damage, you can. It's up to you.
I think you added an extra 40.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, I think you added too much. I think you should only be taking 40 damage from whatever you got. Yeah.
Which is half.
Because you're in the neutralizing field, so you can't gain the contamination anyways.
But I need to not take the contamination to keep the neutralizing field, so I had to use the Aqua Expurgo.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because otherwise it would have been a DC 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to use the...
Sorry, just for a sec. I thought it was at 2 something, because I think we healed right before.
Yeah, yes, I gave you 25 before, so you're at like...
You took damage in the previous... No, there was no
outside.
battle.
Yeah. Outside, yeah.
You haven't taken any damage so far in this session.
But then we healed.
Do you remember roughly where you were at?
Yeah, like 202, I think.
Okay.
I was like right under, because it wasn't full, and then I took 40. Okay, sorry guys.
Yeah, that's good.
They
should have a thing in D&D Beyond where you can like...
Undo.
Yeah.
History of health points.
Okay.
Anyways. Add that.
All right. Wrath, we're over to you.
I cast Synaptic Static in the middle.
Okay.
It's 20 foot radius. Can I get everyone in the room?
You can.
You can.
Great.
For sure.
DC 22 int.
Love that.
Love it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
It's going to be a lot of damage.
Pig gets a 30. And Pepper gets a 27.
What?
On their int
That's
saves.
fair.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Everyone in this room is immune to psychic damage.
Immune?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, they are. Sorry, those two, the three the three body puppets, they aren't. So I guess, but Pig and Pepper are both immune to psychic damage. But the other three do fail. They do take, so they will take the damage from the static. Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Probably should have picked a different.
Do you need more?
No, it should be good.
Cool.
10, 18, 20. 25.
Okay.
And then they're only the ones that get the D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are, again, the three, like, kind of magic puppets. They're immobilized. They're immobilized and incapacitated because they are necessary to sustain the thing. So they're kind of more like the pillars that you need to break, rather than.
They're the tripod.
They're the final tripod.
God, there's so many layers to this tripod.
Rudy, we're over to you.
All right, I'm gonna swim forward to Pepper.
Up to Pepper.
Give it all I've got.
Okay.
Swinging. We'll see. Oh gosh, I almost dropped my D20. Okay.
She's strong.
25.
But you're stronger.
To hit.
Yeah, that is a hit. I can't. Okay.
More than that, like 18.
So okay, resolve
29?
the first attack first.
Oh,
though.
okay,
It's actually
sorry.
really important.
All right, let's do that first then. So that is 24 damage.
Okay, 24 damage on Pepper.
Yeah.
Okay, Pepper uses her reaction, and she unleashes energy from her body in a 10-foot radius sphere. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. I don't think anyone else is within 10.
Dexterity is gonna be 15.
So that's a failed save. So you're gonna take 19 lightning damage.
Ooh.
And then, yeah, because I think. I don't think.
I mean, my goal was to be.
Okay, yeah. And then Pepper teleports away over here.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
You still have more movement.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I can Misty Step over there.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I had 40 movement total plus a Misty Step, so I think I'm
Okay, so you go up to continue your attacks. What was your second hit anyways
Was it 29 to hit?
That does hit.
And then that will be 23 damage.
Okay.
And then the third, oh, that's a natural 1.
Okay.
So nada, but I'm gonna action surge.
All right.
Take 3 more.
Rudy's just on the hunt.
19 to hit.
That is just a miss.
Okay. Another 25 to hit.
Also a hit.
So that is gonna be 25 damage, and then one more, and that's another 25 to hit.
Yeah,
for
Rudy.
21 damage.
Alrighty. Your relentless assault on Pepper as Pepper tries to like wriggle away through teleporting, but you just teleport right back up. It's like bamf, bamf, bamf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Through
that.
the water.
Yeah,
There's
through the water.
Tons of bubbles
You see
everywhere.
it disappear, and you're like, no, and you pop
Yeah.
next to it again. Oh,
Okay.
good.
Action surge. It's great.
All right. Yeah. In that case, what Pig is going to do, though,
It's not even a real pig.
I'm gonna. What if I polymorph into a pig? It drowns.
All
right.
It just turns back, doesn't it?
It's useless. It's such useless.
seeing you pursuing Pepper, Pig uses his collapse distance power on you. Rudy, I need a wisdom save.
He said it.
Wisdom.
What?
Save.
Pepper pig.
Yeah, Pepper, Pig.
I
Pig and
love
Pepper.
it. I love it.
I hope everyone knows the reference.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah,
I just
it was funny hearing you say it.
You hadn't said their names together yet, and you said, "Seeing you fighting Pepper Pig," and then that just made me laugh
like
because you said it. You said the thing.
Oh no, you actually guys don't know what I'm referencing here. You think I'm referencing Peppa Pig?
Yeah.
No. Don't you know that Pig and Pepper is the chapter of Alice in Wonderland with the Duchess in it?
Okay, when you named it Pepper, I thought that relates to the Duchess. But I forgot Pig.
Yeah.
And so I thought when you named the other one Pig, I was like, oh, yeah.
And it's actually a reversal because in Alice in Wonderland, the only thing the Duchess calls her baby is Pig, and the Pepper chef is the Duchess's cook. But I kind of reversed them here, so because I thought Pepper's a more fun name. Yeah.
No, I missed all of that. My understanding is...
Got to be up on your Lewis Carroll references.
I mean, I know that the Duchess is a massive...
I'm glad that you thought it was a Peppa Pig reference.
Yeah.
So that I can clarify it for our audiences to know. It is not a Peppa Pig reference. It is an Alice in Wonderland reference, and it's a deep cut. Thank you. And so if you did know what I was referring to before they got it confused, you win the internet today.
Okay, I thought it was both. Can't it be both?
It's not.
It's not Peppa, it's Pepper.
Authorial intent matters. What did you get?
15.
You fail. You are pulled through space and time.
Oh no.
And you take 39 psychic damage.
39 damage.
Leave her alone, Pepper Pig!
I like that we both just very, calmly. Oh no.
And you
pull through space and time.
And you're teleported back to where you started the round at.
Okay.
Oh god.
And then he's gonna swim up as well. Okay. Top of the round with Wilhelm.
Bonus action dash.
Okay.
And I win.
That was easy. Here, do you wanna?
Okay.
That is
so
like win D&D, destroy the connector.
So let's just actually make sure that we know how much distance you're covering there because you don't have a swim speed.
Correct.
Okay.
So it's gonna be...
what is your base speed?
My base speed is going to be 30.
So your speed effectively here is only 15.
So double this 30. So you can go 30 feet.
And the direct line is going to pull you in. Do you want to swim through the conduit beam?
Do it.
I mean, when you say it like that, yes. No.
You don't want to swim through the beam of magical energy that is powering this entire thing.
Could it turn me into a dragon?
It could turn you into a lot of things.
But one of them could be a dragon.
But it could be a dragon. It could turn me into anything, even a dragon.
Polymorph just turns me into a dragon.
Is it
this beam could turn me into anything, even a dragon. You know how much I want to be one of those.
Yeah. Do it. Swim through it.
Okay, if I swim through the beam, can I reach it?
Because it's technically inside, right? It's not outside the
No, it's not
space.
out there. It's in here.
Space.
It is in here.
Yeah, it's in
so
the room.
I can reach here.
Yeah. Do you want to swim through the beam?
Can I still reach it if I don't swim through the beam?
You're gonna have to dash, yeah, but yeah, you can avoid the beam.
Okay, I'm gonna avoid the beam then if I can.
But you can dash as a bonus action.
I dash as a bonus action.
Yeah.
So I dash up.
Okay.
And
the beam or not
taking a note from Rudi, seeing how grievously she wounded this, I swim up and I'm going to start attacking Pepper with my Varen Thorn.
I thought you were gonna say take a note to not go through eldritch things.
Oh no, I just want to unleash on
swim.
I want to follow up your epic attack with my own epic attack. That's what I'm saying. But also yes, avoid eldritch contamination because it turns you into a jellyfish.
Happens there.
Okay.
I get a 24.
It does hit.
Nice.
48 damage.
Okay. Pepper is not even blooded yet.
And I'm going to attack again. Getting 27 to hit.
It is a hit.
Nice.
26 more damage. Action surge.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. It's great.
27.
Mm-hmm.
29 to hit. 23 more damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Pepper is bloodied. At this point, Wilhelm, that you see the regeneration taking hold in Pepper. And you put two and two together, and it is likely that this is the same kind of moisture, watery-based regeneration that the crocodiles had.
We can't kill it. We need to disable this thing and get out of here.
And that was action surge, action, bonus action, everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Pepper's turn. Pepper sees you, Wilhelm.
Yeah.
And is going to cast Banish to the Space Between Worlds on you.
Do your worst, I say to it.
Okay. You're gone.
Do I get a save?
Nope.
So long, suckers.
And it just happens, right? Like there's no sound or anything. He's just gone.
No, it is more like a rip in reality opens up. Just.
As I turn to you guys and I'm like, the creature will not die. And then I'm gone.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Upon this roiling plane of chaotic potential, you wander incomprehensible vistas, searching for a way back via strange and absurd exits. You remain there for the duration or until you escape. You can use your action to attempt to escape. When you do so, you make a investigation check against the spell save DC of an intelligence check. It's an intelligence check. Against what's your intelligence bonus?
Not save.
Bonus.
Just bonus +1.
Oh, so you actually can't escape because the DC is 22.
I'm assuming it's a higher level spell.
It's an 8th level spell. Yeah. So you're there until Pepper's concentration is broken.
I imagine that I'm in a place very similar to the dunes of the moon of Saturn from Beetlejuice, where the sandworm is.
Yes.
I'm just kind of walking through this like weird desert. There's purple rocks growing everywhere, and how did I get here?
Time passes differently for the target within the space between worlds, and it perceives its time spent there as having lasted hundreds or perhaps thousands of years, even if it was only gone for rounds or minutes in the mortal world. And every time you fail your save, your intelligence check to escape, you take 46 psychic damage.
I'm gonna die here. It's been 18 years already. I haven't aged at all, but
You're a wiser king.
I feel old. I've been eating sand.
You know more about rocks than anyone.
With that, we go to Rudi.
Can I cast a 2nd level spell using a 3rd level spell slot?
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going to do the same thing I did before and cast Misty Step as I swim towards it because I want to break its concentration. Let's see what I can do. 17 to hit.
It's a miss.
26 to hit.
It's a hit, but I'm going to use my reaction to bamf away.
Okay. Before it hits.
Yeah, I avoid the damage. And you do have to make a dex save. Because when I bamf, I cause an electric pulse.
I failed.
Okay, it's going to be 15 more lightning damage.
Okay, I have 1 attack left, but I can't reach anything. I'm going to second wind.
What's your swim speed?
40.
But I was all the way on the other side. And then up. So I am going to...
But Pepper is, fortunately, is bloodied, if that's relevant to your interests.
And then... Yeah, no, that's it. That's what's happening.
Alrighty.
Help!
Wrath.
Okay, I have a query. Dungeon Master. Neutralizing field prevents all contamination within 10 feet of me. If I hold Pepper, there's no contamination.
It prevents creatures from gaining contamination.
But it doesn't stop contamination?
It doesn't, kill contaminated creatures.
No, but does it stop her
regeneration?
No, because this creature regenerates as long as they're in water.
So I'm out of the neutralizing field.
Con save.
Oh, a natural 20 on
Okay, you're good.
Song. I won natural 20.
And they are concentrating on Banish to the space between worlds.
I'm going to try to also then break the concentration. I'm going to launch some Eldritch Beams.
Alrighty. Fire away.
Let's try to break it. Oh, not great. Starting with 17.
My AC's 20.
A 20.
Okay, 1 hit.
And then a miss and a hit.
Okay, so 2 hits.
15 damage and 7 damage.
Okay, I actually don't have an amazing con save. I save. I get a 2. With my con save bonus of +7, I fail. And Wilhelm
you got a 9?
reappears. Yeah.
Oh, we bring him back!
Yay. Wilhelm reappears. Sand comes out of his... It's been 84 years. And I still remember you like it was yesterday.
Well, I hope that time away gave you some wisdom, because we're in a
we
bind.
could use it.
We're still here.
Where's the 30-foot? No, I've got it right here.
Okay. Here, I was going to do this. If it's
great. Okay. Anything else, Wrath?
No, I just shot him a bunch.
Okay.
And now it's my turn.
Okay. Pig is going to go next and going to cast telekinesis on you.
No, that's my thing.
Strength checks, please.
Oh, bring it on. I've been killing these all day. I got a 6.
I win.
Where are you taking me?
He pulls you into the beam.
So nothing bad can happen in a beam of eldritch energy. What happens? It's nothing bad, right? Monty, stop looking at your computer and look at me. Look at me, please. Tell me everything's gonna be okay.
Okay.
You're gonna turn into a dragon.
Probably.
How about you roll me some dice, buddy?
Tell me what I need to roll.
Yeah,
oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
So this is gonna be fun.
Wrath, we loved you.
Oh, Wrath is fine, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, we need to disable that thing and get out of here.
Yeah.
This isn't a battle we can win. We just need to disable it.
All right.
Alrighty. So, please roll me a d8.
A D8? That's not a D20 for anomalies. That's a D8. What does a D8 mean?
D8's never been good. Prismatic beam, never good. I rolled an 8.
Okay.
That can't be good.
You are struck by 2 beams. This is basically octarine spray, but as a beam. So you're struck by 2 beams. Roll twice.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, I got a 7.
Okay.
And a 2.
Okay.
Good spread.
Yeah. Okay, the 2. First, you take... Okay, now I need you to make 2 con saves.
Okay, I got a 23.
Okay, you succeed the first one.
And 15.
Okay, you fail the second one. So, but this actually might work out for you. So the first one would have been 70 necrotic damage.
Ow!
Or half as much on a success.
So I got a half the half?
Yeah, so 35 necrotic damage, which because you're in neutralizing field, you're immune to.
Love it.
The second thing, this still does actually affect you, but your neutralizing field is still there. You actually got very lucky on this one. At the start of each of your turns, you gain 1 level of contamination.
Oh!
And this lasts until you succeed the save again.
Oh no.
So, yeah. Hope that neutralizing field doesn't go anywhere.
Oh god. Yeah, so I get hit and I can feel the neutralizing field suppressing something.
Yeah.
Your body is trying to mutate.
It's going.
Yeah, the full. Yeah, you're holding it. Yeah.
You see like a little tentacle start to come out.
Essentially,
an eye comes.
You got.
And I go.
I feel like even though you rolled the 8, which was very unlucky, you then rolled the 2 things that neutralizing field are actually going to protect you against. Because the other ones would have.
Again.
Yeah, because otherwise it would have been because with prismatic octarine spray, it's either psychic, necrotic, force, radiant, or thunder damage. You rolled a 2, which was necrotic, which you're currently immune to because of neutralizing field, and then you rolled a 7 because and technically, if you had rolled an 8, there's no limit to how many additional rays can strike a single creature.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Yeah. Okay.
Sebastian Crow dice, saving you from eldritch horror.
With that, we go to the top of the round with Wilhelm, who is back from outer space.
Welcome back.
From outer space.
Yeah, I was trying to feel like how I can do
There we
that. That looks good.
I'm gonna. The theory is that killing the 3 people will help disable the conduit.
Perhaps.
All right, I'm gonna swim back up.
As I float above it and it's beaming into me, I'm like, destroy the conduit!
So I'm gonna attack the one that I had attacked previously.
And yeah, Wrath is for all intents and purposes in the beam.
I'm in the beam. Yeah. I'm currently funneling. I'm part of it.
You're actually being telekinetically held in there. So unless you're able to escape on your turn, you're going to be beamed again.
25 to hit.
Okay.
That's not good.
54 damage.
It is slain. With that, a burst of arcane power is unleashed, and I need you to roll me a d6 and a d20. Because an arcane anomaly has just been unleashed.
Oh no.
I'm right beside it. I'm inside the beam.
I thought this was the safe way to disable it.
There is no safe way to disable this one.
Okay, I got a 12 on the d20 and a 5 on the d6.
Okay, so this is the new table. You get a 12. Mm-hmm. Your muscles bulge and your skin turns purple-green, and you are enlarged as affected by enlarged reduce.
Yay!
Big Wilhelm.
Alrighty.
He learned so much from me.
All right.
I still have another attack. You know what? I'm just going to, because I've used all my movement, I'm going to turn to, or is he swimming up?
He's above, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I turned to him anyway, and I'm going to shoot my crossbow.
Yeah, it works.
Hurt him.
Getting a 16.
It's a miss.
Okay. The crossbow bolt goes and then floats.
Alrighty.
Wait, bonus action. Rudi, do you want to move? Wrath, do you want to move?
No, but you used your movement, right? Was it how far did you move from where you were?
That doesn't. It's my bonus action to.
No, what I'm saying is you only have 15 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he had to bonus action move. No. He had to double move.
Because you were up.
How far up was I?
At least. Yeah, you would have had to move.
Did you have to dash? That's the question.
Yeah, that's
okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Did you have to dash? Okay. Then that makes sense.
But I'm good. Yeah, no. Okay.
I would love to move, but I don't think I can.
Well, now I didn't realize I dashed.
I don't think I can move. He's doing what I do
because he's
me.
telekinetic. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alrighty. Pepper is running out of big guns, but because I did my Storm of Contamination, I did my Banished to the Space Between Worlds. So what do I got left? Let's do another fun contaminated spell. I think what we'll do is we will just blast some of you away. Yeah, Rudy's looking dangerous, so we're going to we're going to fire some acid blasts at Rudi.
Give me the acid.
Oh, those are D12s.
Oh, should I roll to save? I'm not in the neutralizing field, am I?
Yeah, you should. Con save.
17.
You're good.
Okay.
Rudy, I got an 18 and a 25 to hit you.
The 25 hits.
21 acid damage. And then I will hit you with a psychic whip. I need an int save.
14.
14. You take 21 psychic damage and you are staggered.
Remind me what that is?
That is no more than one attack per turn.
Okay.
Who earns?
Yeah, until the start of Pepper's next turn.
Until the Pepper. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, and Wrath. Where were you? You are in the beam. Held in telekinesis.
I point my finger at Pig, and I go, "You die!" And I cast Finger of Death on him.
Ooh.
Do I have to just make a con save?
Yeah.
You have Finger of Death?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
What's the DC?
22 con save.
Yeah, but
I get a 9.
He's gonna take 7d8 plus 30 necrotic damage.
That's awesome. I forgot that you had that. That's how. Yeah, you.
Do you have
I like to save it. Yeah, I'd love some d8s.
Yeah.
I need 4 more.
I have 3.
63 necrotic damage.
Okay, he can't. That's a DC 32.
forward?
He's still alive.
Yeah.
He's not dead,
Yeah.
but the concentration is broken. So
That's
you can
the
swim out of
aim,
the
and then I kind of like do like the kick back, so I get out of the eldritch energy.
Okay. Anything else, sir?
Nope. That's it.
All right, Rudi. Over to you.
So with the stagger,
The gold ones.
I have war magic, which I cast a cantrip. I get one weapon attack as a bonus action. Does that? Because it's only one attack.
Yeah, you can
right?
only make one attack. So if you're making an attack with that cantrip, that's your attack.
Sorry, I get to do a cantrip, and I can make one weapon attack as a bonus action.
Correct.
So I can still have
if you cast Mage Hand, or if you cast
Firebolt.
So if you cast Firebolt, that is your one attack.
That's the attack. Okay.
Yes.
Then I will just swim down to this person and attack them. One of the witches.
Yeah.
Oh! Well. And just use an attack.
Alrighty. On one of the witches.
15.
That is a hit.
Okay. That's going to be 31 damage.
All right, that witch is bloodied because of the synaptic static from before, so we're getting close.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to shift and get 21 temporary hit points and go a bit wolfish.
And I think you're back in Wrath's neutralizing field because he moved as well.
Guys, don't judge me for my wolf smell because I'm in the water. Just
wet dog.
I can't smell under the water.
Just saying, when we get back up there, it's not my fault.
All right. Pig, having lost the plot on the telekinesis, then is just going to. Does their teleport charge? No. They're just going to launch some psychic orbs then at our friends. So they'll fire. Anyone bloodied?
I'm at 96 of 139.
I'm at 88 out of 208.
We're going to fire them both at Rudi. She's the most vulnerable. I miss one, but hit the other for 27 psychic damage.
That shift helped.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
That attack, yeah.
And with that, we go to the top of the round with Wilhelm.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15. I'm going to try to move to the other side of this one so that I'm also in Wrath's neutralizing field.
Nice.
And I'm going to attack this witch. 23 to hit.
It's a hit. Yep. Again, they're not mobile.
Yeah. Do we have advantage to attack them because they're not mobile?
Technically, yeah.
Well, cool. Do I crit? No. 47 damage.
Oof. It's bloodied, not dead yet, but very on its way.
I attack again. That is more than last time, so...
Roll again for potential crit.
Oh, yeah. Close. 26 more damage.
That kills it.
Nice.
And unleashes another arcane anomaly.
Yay!
doing the great work there.
So I get a 9 on the d20 and a 1 on the d6.
Ones on d6s scare me.
They scare me too.
But only ever since this campaign. Like this I never used to fear ones as much as I do.
I feel it.
with Drakkenheim.
Okay. Well, this one is always quite interesting.
Uh-oh.
This is the classic arcane anomaly table.
Mm-hmm.
An extraplanar creature is summoned that remains for 1 hour. The DM either chooses the creature or determines it randomly. It is friendly to the creature who triggered the anomaly.
Yay!
What would be appropriate for Wilhelm?
It needs water breathing.
A dragon.
Creature.
A carp.
Anything from Monsters?
Garp the carp.
A gigantic carp.
Anything from Monsters of Drakkenheim that we.
What?
We don't have many.
Just roll it. I want to underline it.
Yeah, if there's a chance for it drowns instantly. Why did you bring me here?
Okay. Yeah, let's just go for
What's the one?
I mean, it's up to Monty.
What's the one that looks
It's up to Monty. What does he want to bring in? That's friendly.
Yeah.
We get a friend.
A friendly lurker on the threshold.
Yay!
Oh my god.
It's because I've got the mini of it. It's handy.
Nice.
Called in from the space between worlds. This inexplicable creature appears.
You made friends with it in your 80 years of being.
You befriended when you were in the space between worlds.
You shared meals together.
Yeah.
You went hunting together. He's like an old friend.
My old friend.
Yes.
As I
His
smash,
name is unpronounceable by.
Yeah, as I cut through the witch's throat and this portal opens, I turn to Pepper and I go, "Meet my friend."
Yeah, you know how to say his
Pronounce Jeremy.
Phonetically written Jeremy, pronounced.
It took me 80 years to learn the pronunciation properly. And in that time, we became good friends. Jeremy, get him.
Go, Jeremy, go!
Okay, so the lurker on the threshold.
Technically, Pepper did this to herself.
Yep.
This was her doing.
Oh, also as a bonus action, you can heal 8 hit points.
8 hit points?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Reaction?
No, just...
So Jeremy the lurker on the threshold appears from your time spent in the space between worlds to aid you.
Yeah.
I love how that all came together with
that was so perfect.
Yeah.
That worked out really well.
Yeah. Jeremy is a creature that laughs in hysterical, dissonant tones and peers out from unblinking dark pools of eyes. It is a mass of fleshy tentacles and ripples with void-like hues and splashes of deep purples and blues, as if its flesh itself was a moving image of the cosmos. There are hands upon hands, eyes and tendrils everywhere. It is just a disturbing creature. It starts to use its tendrils to slowly strangle Pig. And as this creature of the space between worlds, it has a lot of contaminated abilities, which don't work on these guys, but it's still fun. Yeah.
And it's like, you left the stove on? Because you guys are roommates, I'm assuming.
We ended up moving in together. There was like a good 20 years there where we actually, we really got to know each other. There was like the forming of a relationship.
You had a shared pet.
But then
Then you got sucked back.
Yeah, we were about to go for our first kiss, and then I got sucked back through a portal. And he was like, "Do you love me?" And I'm like, "Jeremy, you know."
It's complicated.
And then no.
Non-canonical. Pepper is going to send out...
Yeah, this doesn't really feel like Wilhelm.
Yeah.
But after 80 years,
But then when you return to the real world, it's like it was a dream.
Yeah, it was just a dream.
Right? It was weird.
Sometimes, weeks from now, I'll wake up screaming in the night, being like, "Jeremy, why? Why didn't you do the dishes?"
Oh, this is your manifestation of your dreams come true. Yeah. Jeremy.
Oh, that's so funny.
Alrighty.
We've been through so much together.
Thank you for that.
Our trip to Florgendorgen, the beach.
The beach of Florgendorgen?
In the space between worlds, we stared at the rings of Saturn setting on the horizon.
Fish that are made of water that swim by into the
Yeah, we used to love to go watch the waterfish swim by the rings of Saturn in Florgendorgen
pools
beach.
of stars on the ground.
Yeah, we used to throw coins in the pools of stars.
Yeah.
Wilhelm really forgot himself while he was there.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Okay, but Florgendorgen. I'm writing that down.
That's the only.
We'll put that in the book.
The only thing we're pulling back.
The beaches of Florgendorgen. Okay, I'm gonna shoot some caustic blasts.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So I fire a caustic blast. Wilhelm, getting a 1 at Wrath, critting.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm gonna psychic whip Rudi. So Rudi, I need a int save. You two are both hit. I hit Wilhelm for 21 acid damage. I crit you for 40.
Can I half mine?
10.
Yeah. You get a 10, so you take 21 psychic damage and you're staggered again. Sorry, Rudi.
It's okay.
So
DC 20.
23.
All right.
This dice, like how many 20s have I rolled on that?
I just want to check. I mean, 17's pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, this dice is doing
With that, we go to Wrath.
Quick question. Just from last turn and the turns before, I need to make a save to not take contamination levels.
As your neutralizing field is still up, so you don't. But roll 2 saves to see if the effect is over.
If it's over, and these are con saves?
Yeah.
20?
Okay, it is over.
Okay. And then I'm going to blast. I'm just going to turn and blast the...
All right, you're right beside her, so with advantage.
Blah! 4 hits, no crits.
4 hits, no crits.
In total, 32 plus 24.
That is destroyed.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you blast her away, and with that, there's a shatter and a shudder as the last conduit point keeping the energy collapses. The beam bursts out, and then for a moment, it starts crackling all across the room, and we're going to have a terrible time here. So
I love a terrible time.
Does the anomaly happen for the...
there is a big arcane anomaly.
Or just a big one for everything?
Wrath, roll me 2d20s.
You got this, Wrath.
I feel like
Big money.
A 12 and a 7.
Okay. All right.
Be careful, Jeremy.
Jeremy, no!
Okay. Two things happen to you, Wrath.
Oh no.
First, as the magic crashes into you, you look down at your flesh and you're starting to turn into delirium.
Into, like, the thing.
Into delirium.
Oh my gosh.
Into crystalline delirium.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So you are affected by flesh to stone. And so instead of turning into stone, you're going to turn into delirium.
Oh, good. Now that the timer's up, you're turning into rocks.
Yeah.
Great.
Second.
Contaminated rock.
Oh no.
Can we put you in your own bag of...
Yeah. Second, a glowing crystalline orb appears hovering above you.
Oh, no.
What does that do?
It's just an orb. There's just a glowing orb over your head. It's just floating over your head, following you.
Forever?
I don't know.
Is there an eye in it?
No,
Can it
it's
hear
just
me?
a glowing orb.
How far away? How far above my head?
It's
like hovering.
just a few inches above your head.
Okay, okay.
It's a few inches above your head.
Like baseball sized?
Yeah.
Would you...
Seems like it might be whispering something. It's kind of incoherent though. Sounds like multiple voices.
Can I look at it, or does it change?
It does. It does.
Like it's like
yeah.
All whispers.
Floats exactly above your head.
I never see.
Yeah.
I can feel something above my head. Is there something above my head?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to move?
It's a really ominous orb.
Sorry?
Do you want to do anything else with your turn?
Probably panic because my arms are turning to delirium.
Yeah. Give me a con save.
Is there a way I can stop that?
Yeah, you have to make 3 successful con saves before you fail 3.
And the con saves are just straight up con saves.
Yeah.
What happens if I cut off his arm?
Then you have cut off his arm, and his body the part of his body that has already it doesn't stop. His whole body is turning.
I say do it anyway. Like
yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is that as it's traveling, I'm assuming if I cut it off.
What'd you get?
I got a 4.
Okay, so that's 1 failure.
Can I? Okay, is the countdown started? Like, is the
countdown has started?
Oh.
Can I turn to Jeremy? Does Jeremy understand me? We had 80 years together.
Kind of.
Jeremy, can you get us out of here?
Jeremy responds.
Yeah, I know. But just this once, for me.
Jeremy actually can't. Jeremy has no ability to teleport you guys out of here.
Okay, fine, Jeremy, but don't take that tone with me again.
Can you move faster than us?
I
Can
don't
we
know.
ride Jeremy out of here?
I thought we could ride Jeremy out of here.
I could. Like, we have a minute.
Yeah, we need to get moving.
I can teleport one of us out of here.
Oh, you're still in a private sanctum.
Yeah.
So you can't teleport where you are right now.
Exact. But we could walk outside and let's just try going. Maybe we can think on the run and
let's start swimming out.
What are you gonna do, Wrath?
I'm gonna start swimming towards the exit.
Alrighty. Okay, swim towards the exit.
Please. I have a normal swim speed, so I can only go 30 feet.
Alrighty. Next up is Rudi.
I'm gonna dash towards the exit.
Okay.
Goodbye, Jeremy.
Dash swim so I can get pretty far. But I don't want to leave the others behind, I guess.
Alrighty. As you start to dash away, it is Pig's turn. Pig is going to fire some parting shots at Wilhelm and Rudi, and I think he misses both of you. And so finally we go back to the top with Wilhelm.
I'm going to dash with both my movement and my bonus action.
Okay.
Or both my action and my bonus action. So that means I can go
45?
45.
Is it?
Yeah, 15, 15, 15.
Yeah.
Howling in rage, Pig and Pepper are going to also try to escape.
It's not good. It's not big enough for all of us.
I wave goodbye to Jeremy.
All right, Jeremy is going to try to intercept. Jeremy is a creature of the space between worlds, cares nothing for this, and will intercept Pig. But Pepper is going to follow you guys. Pepper chases after you, and what Pepper is going to start by doing is it's going to try to grab some of you and fling you back.
Oh gosh.
Guys, I have the worst movement right now, so don't, I'm not.
So it goes for Wilhelm, misses Wilhelm, goes for Wrath, hits Wrath for 15 bludgeoning damage.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, then I might be able to fling you next turn if you don't escape. It's got the same fling ability as the other ones.
I'm using my bonus action. Dash.
Wilhelm, it is your turn.
Okay.
Or sorry, Wrath, it's your turn. You are currently restrained by Pepper.
Are we outside the private sanctum?
No, the private sanctum actually started as you came down the stairs.
How big is the stairway?
It's like 10 feet wide.
Would a huge
enough
creature?
For a huge creature doesn't quite fit, but a large one does.
Would a crocodigator fit?
It's huge. What do you want to do?
I want to turn into something with a swim speed to get us out of here.
Well, anything with a swim speed would do. Do you want to just turn yourself into like a really fast shark?
Maybe something that can actually like help.
Yeah, sharks so unhelpful.
They just eat. What about a
kraken or squid or
giant octopus?
Giant octopus, yeah. They can fit through really tiny.
Yeah.
Just a regular crocodile.
Like anything that lives in the ocean.
And
a
also
starfish.
Yeah,
what is your current swim speed?
30.
So yeah, if you turn into a lot of medium and large size creatures have 30-foot swim speeds, so they're not actually faster than you.
What if I turn Pepper into something?
You can try.
We haven't encountered any legendary resistance. It's just as we're trying to swim away, I'm gonna turn Pepper into a one of those magic 8 balls.
What's the saving throw?
DC 22 Wisdom save.
Okay, I do have magic resistance, so let's see. I get a natural 20.
So it doesn't happen.
No.
Then I keep trying to swim my little heart out.
I think I have you grabbed.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in trouble.
Yep.
Help!
Rudi, it's your turn.
Can I help Wrath get out of the grab?
Yep. Make a athletics check. It'll be your action.
Yeah. That's 28.
All right, you pull Wrath free.
Oh!
And
Thank
then
you, Rudi.
I'll use my regular
swim speed to swim up the staircase.
To keep going.
Okay.
Just get out. Just get out.
And that's what just get out.
Just get out.
Alrighty. Pig is out of this with Jeremy. Top of the round with Wilhelm.
Sorry, Wrath, I'm not helping you. Action, bonus action.
45 feet.
All of it, 45 feet.
Pepper. Well, Pepper and Wrath are here together. So, Yeah, Pepper's just going to try to grab you.
21 is my AC.
I actually miss both attacks.
The dice are with us today.
So with that, Pepper's just going to swim up to continue following you and get out of here. If she can.
Passes Wrath.
Yeah, passes Wrath in the process.
If anything, you probably should just let her drag you
just
along.
grab her.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I grab her tail?
Sure, give me a dexterity check. An acrobatics check.
I'm bad at all of it, so 10.
Nah, she kicks you out. Yeah. It is your turn, though.
I'm gonna swim.
Alrighty.
I'm trying to swim up
Swim
the
and dash?
channel.
Okay.
Up.
Alrighty. All of you come to the point where you're about at the landing off
Of above?
the previous floor, right? So if we bring the previous floor back in.
Bye, Jeremy.
So the question is
Is this a good spot?
So yeah, Wilhelm.
I'm going to, brandishing my blade and holding it out, I'm going to continue swimming, and I grab Rudy's ankle, and I'm going to thunderstep us over here.
Okay. Alrighty.
Does it hit Pepper at all?
No.
Okay. But I just get us a little bit, and then I'm going to use my movement to get me.
And Rudi, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna use my regular swim, and I'm gonna just chug because I'm not sure, just a health potion, like a superior health potion, just because I'm not doing okay. And I don't know what's happening. So.
Alrighty.
I'm just hoping that you can teleport yourself.
Yeah, am I outside the...
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I just mentioned door.
You dimension door back to the boat?
Yeah.
Okay. Wrath gets out of here.
Leave Wrath behind. I'm like little teleports.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I just like plop down in the chair, and then I just like sit back. And
Okay.
Joseph. Oh wait, is everyone dead here?
They're fighting off a bunch of deep dregs, but it seems like I think you guys escaped. You managed to get out, just and you hear like this underwater explosion. But you get out onto the boats, and it seems like as you see, whatever you've done has caused the deep dregs to start to retreat. So Kyle, Jillian, Kelly, and Joseph have survived. They fought off the dregs, and you are pulled onto the boats. As
you come up, I just like reach out my hand.
How did...
Come on up.
I'm sorry we left you. No, I'm not sorry. You figured it out. I knew you would.
Magic is wondrous. You got it.
I know, my sword has been instrumental. It can cast spells. It's almost as powerful as you.
No. No.
Oh, that was... I do not like underwater.
No.
We need to regroup, and we need to get...
well, you're gonna have a little bit more of it to deal with because we're not done underwater yet.
Oh. Wait, do we ever see Pepper emerge?
No.
What about Jeremy?
No.
80 years together and he just leaves? Not he.
You did that.
They. Whatever.
You did that first.
Creature.
Yeah, you brought him here.
He was gonna say I love you, and you just disappear.
Unfathomable creature of unimaginable comprehension.
You can see the hooded lanterns and in the distance the Duke's men and sailors are beginning to rally around as the waves of attackers of deep dregs sent by the Duchess are beginning to retreat. The storms that have seized Dransman shall abate, and it'll be a clear night in Dransman for the first time in weeks. With the fleeing minions of the Duchess going back to the oceans, what would the sailors say? Back to the castle then?
I think we need to get all of the ship's captains. We need the Duke. We need everybody on deck. We will need a rest, but we should lay out our battle plan. I think it's time we recuperate, and then we take the battle to the Duchess and finish this once and for all.
Mm-hmm. As you begin sailing back to Castle Baden, Valentin von Baden's and his flagship kind of comes up, and as you pull up onto Castle Baden, the Duke, Elias Drexel, and Verona von Baden greet you all, and begin to assemble once again in Baden Castle's Great Hall as Elias Drexel shakes your hand, and Duke von Baden congratulates you all on a hard-fought victory.
We're just like ringing out.
As Verona von Baden walks by, I make sure to be like, I was really courageous back there. I was.
Didn't you leave me? Didn't you say every man for himself, and you swam away?
You were the worst wingman.
Oh, what were you trying to do?
You were ahead of us. You were there in the boat.
I got grabbed by the creature from the depths.
And you made it out just fine, and I'm very proud of you. You were instrumental in that battle. Thank you, Wrath.
And you know what? Both of you had each other's backs as well as mine. We wouldn't have got out of it without each other.
Or Jeremy. That thing that you brought with you was an excellent distraction.
We'll have a lot of memories together, and I don't think we'll ever forget each other, but after years together, it's time for us to part ways.
Valentin von Baden says he says, it's been almost a generation since Westamar has had a monarch who has taken to the field of battle themselves personally. You know, had your father actually become king, or he had gone into battle, your aunt never did. But I think that you'll find a lot of the nobility respect a king who is willing to risk their own lives instead of spending the lives of their soldiers, especially given the odds. You know, a lot of the people of Duranzmond know that their king fought for them today. And I know, as one of your loyal vassals, that my king fought for Duranzmond today. Thank you, my lord.
And thank you for all of your efforts to help. Whenever given a difficult choice, the option that helps the most people is the correct choice, and I would never ask of my people to do something that I would not do myself, and so I like to prove that by showing it. If I expect others to come into battle against such horrific monsters in such dark times, then I too must be willing to stand up to such forces.
Elias Drexel says, we face terrible monsters and horrific creatures, and many soldiers died today to hold the ground that you paved the way. But all of them knew that their king was counting on them to hold on to the ground that their king had taken. And so they all fought the harder, knowing that their king had fought for them, and that now it was their turn to show their duty and honor and that due. It's a strange feeling, but the effect that it has on our soldiers, especially against such terrible creatures. It is one thing to shed the blood of other soldiers, but these are creatures that have been mutated beyond our recognition, and the magic that they wield against us is terrible. So many of our soldiers, when we recruited for the Hooded Lanterns, the horrors of Drakkenheim, the things that we faced, knowing that there was someone else who had a lot on the line and they were risking it all. It changes it. It changes it for everybody. It gives it meaning. It gives us purpose. It's not a hopeless fight anymore. There's not a distant dream. It's a real thing. And today we showed that we can defeat these horrors by working together. That we can actually do something about this. That we have a leader who can do something about it.
Thank you, Elias. The battle isn't over yet. We still have to finish this, and I will be there to see it through. If you could, I would appreciate you to get me a list of the names of the soldiers who fell in battle. We will light a fire this evening and read off their names for the rest of the troops.
Very well, Your Majesty.
Thank you. And I put my hand on his shoulder, and I look him in the eyes with my one eye. Elias, I'm glad that you're an ally and that you've chosen to follow me. Thank you for your service.
And
I owe you a great debt. And as I said, my life was always yours to take, and it's yours to spend. All I ask is that it's spent well.
We'll make sure.
I put my hand on your shoulder and loudly, so whoever soldiers can hear, say, "Cheers for the king, the rightful king of Westamar. Hurrah!
Hurrah!"
Hurrah, just slow clap. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You were in it. You were, you know, I've, being as part of the academy, we work with the mundane and non-magical, and as it was said, they tend to be the type that deliver their orders from the comfort behind a table or behind a throne. You were in it. You were right there. Yeah, we couldn't have done it without each other.
With you two by my side, I think we can accomplish a lot together. I trust you two more than anybody. Wrath, even you. I trust you.
The Duchess will pay for what she's done.
Good.
And we can destroy her together.
We've done it once, we'll do it again.
Elias continues.
We'll do it for
We'll end this
the
threat.
last time.
And we'll leave Dransmund with an army of veterans that know how to fight against these creatures caused by delirium, these monsters of contamination. We have the experience now, we have the knowledge, we have the power, the strength, the training, the soldiers, the discipline, and the reason. We have the cause. We've never had all these things before. And Elias says, in doing what you've done so far, you've won the admiration and the loyalty of the Duke of Dransmund. That's important. He didn't get involved in the war between your father and your aunt. He wasn't sure who he could trust. But he trusts you. Because you spilled blood with him, and he respects that.
You've saved the city of Dransmund. Wow.
Indeed.
Yes.
Duke von Baden and his resources and his wealth are a resource that we've wanted to have in play for years. Now that's in play.
Speaking of allies and resources, surely the other three have wrapped up their mission by now. Have we heard word from them?
I've heard a great deal. There have been reports that have come back in, and I did not want to necessarily burden you with this knowledge, but it seems appropriate now to give you the debrief on the situation. For as one alliance is solidified, another becomes a little bit more complicated, Your Majesty. The first is this. I understand now I've heard now from River of the Academy. She was in Lumen, finding out what exactly was Rudi, what exactly Pluto, Sebastian, and Wrath were up to. I've had several different conflicting reports. The first is as follows. Pluto, Veo, and Sebastian arrived in Lumen amid rumors that, well, a lot of rumors were surfacing, and the word that we're having back is that at one point there was a rumor that the three of them were plotting to assassinate the Divine Matriarch.
They wouldn't be that foolish, would they?
Ambitious.
We sent them on a distraction mission.
Indeed. What was later discovered is that they were, it seems to me that they were spreading deliberate misinformation to garner as much attention they could from our enemies whilst the battle in Todsfeld was underway.
That's horribly reckless, but somewhat genius.
Indeed.
Clearly sounds like it worked.
I mean,
idiots.
They would get the attention of everybody and draw it towards them. Wow, that's
From what I understand, they spread some sort of tale that they were intending to investigate the ruined city that lies beneath Lumen. The old ruins and dungeons that were left by the Sorcerer Kings of old. And apparently they did go down there. This is where the story delves into the fantastical and the mythical, but considering what those three are capable of, I believe every word of it. Apparently the three of them returned, teleported on the steps of the Grand Cathedral of St. Tarna, with the legendary blade St. Tarna's Bane in hand. This weapon is apparently the sword that slew St. Tarna herself. And they gifted the blade to the church.
That's surely...
When you say it like that, sounds, a little wild.
I mean, that surely solidified an alliance with the Church of the Sacred Flame.
Indeed.
How did they... That blade's been lost for...
centuries. Yes.
It just went under Illyria and went under Lumen and found the missing St. Tarna's Bane and then gave it to the Divine Matriarch?
Really got to stop underestimating those three because they may be wily in their ways, but they get stuff done.
That's incredible. I mean...
It seems that in this show of incredible faith, they have managed to secure the respect of the Divine Matriarch.
Incredible.
And Illyria's commitment to our causes.
On a distraction mission.
I think this is not the first time that we sent those three on a mission and they end up, sometimes for the wrong reasons, going way overboard with the mission we give them, but this time, it sounds like we came out ahead.
Fantastic news. I don't know, between the battle today and that news, what could...
And our victory in both Todsfeld and here in Transmit?
Here's the bad news.
Oh
no.
After their victory, they have since traveled back to Caspia. I'm afraid that as I recite this, from what I understand, Saul Jackson has passed away.
Well, Pluto's an old friend of mine.
He had returned to Caspia last we saw him, and unfortunately his health had taken a turn for the worst. And he is... the only word that I have known so far is that Sebastian, Pluto, and Veo had traveled there via Sebastian's magic to pay a visit and so that Pluto could give his final respects. I understand at this time that I believe Saul has passed, but I'm waiting to hear if Sebastian, Veo, and Pluto will be joining us following that.
I feel bad that we weren't there for a friend, but obviously, I mean, it's understandable. We have pressing matters here that are literally life and death.
But our condolences can be sent, and we can support him when we see him.
Send word to the Jacksons that Wilhelm von Kessel sends his regards.
It is possible, although I do not know now who will be the custodian and new Lord of House Jackson. But I hope that their support will not diminish. Saul Jackson was an extraordinary man and a fantastic ally, and he helped us greatly and personally in Drakkenheim. It is a great tragedy to lose him. Although such an enviable position to be of such an advanced age and to be healthy up until mere weeks before his passing, that is an enviable thing. That is, I think, if I had to say, to live a life of health and victory, and to pass in one's home surrounded by one's family seems to me to be a far better way to go than many of the people who have even passed today.
And not many Caspian princes make it that far.
No, they do not.
Saul was a good man, and he has a good son. There's no rush on Pluto getting back here. Obviously, we could use those 3 in the battle to come, but I'm not going to rush him away from his grief.
We shall see. Again, the timeline is hazy on how these events have proceeded, but but I am getting the best reports I can, and I've been in communication with River of the Academy, who's communicated back. I feel like there's some other details that might have occurred that I haven't been privy to, but I hope that when Sebastian Veo and Pluto return, they will give us the full details on what exactly happened.
I mean, we haven't even seen them since Pluto and Veo went off to resurrect Sebastian. We got a report that he was back.
I have heard some disturbing rumors, however, that...
Is he a skeleton? Is he a skeleton man? Is he a man made of a skeleton?
No, but...
Oh, good. I'm afraid of skeletons.
Some people are claiming that he is some kind of deathless creature of some kind now. Not that he was... When he arrived in Lumen, that there was something off about him. And that...
But not a skeleton or a ghost?
No,
okay,
no.
Okay, good. We can deal with it.
But that
we can deal with it.
He could not enter St. Tarna's Cathedral. The hallowed grounds destroy and hold back fiendish creatures and undead.
I mean, he was a shadow sorcerer. He's always a little iffy on going into cathedrals anyway.
I worry, though.
He wasn't destroyed by him.
Well, like, does he set on fire? Do we know? Should we test this?
I'm not sure. But... Well, hopefully, in any case, they came in contact with one of the most evil artifacts the world has ever known, and they returned it to the Divine Matriarch. So, I'm quite impressed.
We'll have to deal with all of that when they get back. I mean, if he's contaminated...
That ways.
Can I deal with my stone stuff?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're slowly turning into delirium.
I'm like nodding along.
Roll me some saves.
Oh, no.
Just this whole meeting, we're all standing and we finally look over and Wrath.
Oh, yeah, that would have been important. That would have changed a lot of things.
Okay, I get a 10.
Okay, so I'll give you advantage on these saves because you are in the you're still in your neutralizing field.
That's a D10. I can't roll that.
So you roll a D10.
13.
Okay, that's another fail.
Can I?
And there's nothing we can...
Can we get somebody to look at him?
Yeah. Is there like a...
We just went into like our battle plans.
Yeah, we did. I kind of glossed this over. This was an important detail.
I was just sort of remembered that...
Also, you have an orb floating above your head and we don't know...
Oh, yeah, you do have an orb.
But can we get over to the druid? Is it a druid?
Can I teleport to the druid?
Yeah, I roll me one more save.
I needed like, can I save once? Can I use one? Okay. Fail.
Okay, so Wrath does turn into a delirium statue.
During the meeting.
Yeah.
Does he still have an orb floating above his head?
He still does.
Forget
Yeah.
that I'm turning, and I'm just standing there. No, I'm sitting in the corner quietly, and then you look over eventually, and it's just like this rock.
Yeah.
Not even rock, delirium. Full on
Oh.
delirium.
And I'm petting Bruce.
That's on me. I forgot that. That
forgot.
might have been come into play even during the escape, but I'm gonna have to hand wave that and say that's on the DM for forgetting.
By the way, I'm really sorry. Wrath has turned into delirium.
We need to get him
We need that
still.
undone ASAP. I forgot to bring this up. Also, he has an orb above his head. It might be evil.
We're not sure.
Sorry, we forgot all about that. Is there anything we can do? It seems that I've let this go for too long.
We need greater restoration.
Oh,
Is there a doctor in the house? The apothecary.
I don't know if the apothecary will have it. Maybe.
The druid will.
The druid will.
Yeah.
Get him to the druid now! Go, roll!
Wrath, teleport us to the druid.
Actually, I think the way that it would have worked out, because I'm counting the rounds now, is you would have turned to delirium on the turn that you teleported onto the boat. So the two of you would have got back to delirium statue Wrath.
Just standing on the boat.
Yeah.
Rocking with the boat.
We tie a chain to you, and now you're the anchor.
Use me as an anchor. No, they're gonna steal him if he.
Delirium.
The Academy's like, this is why this is what we've always wanted. You've made the best version of yourself.
Yeah,
you're finally useful.
You're useful to your father now. You're delirium.
Yeah, my father's like, I've always loved you, son.
Yeah. So yeah, you would have been able to escape, but you would have turned to stone.
Okay, so during these meetings, we've shipped Wrath off to the druid
to get turned back into Wrath.
What about his floating orb? Does that?
It's still there.
We don't know what it is.
It's still there.
I'm gonna learn more about it.
It kind of whispers to people.
Good things, bad things.
Yeah.
If I get close to it, what is
it?
No,
it's kind of incomprehensible whispers.
Oh, okay.
Can I hear it?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Can I hear what it's saying?
It's whispering incomprehensibly.
What was that? What is he saying?
It follows you everywhere, uncannily.
And can everyone see it?
Yeah, everyone can see it.
It's like a zit. It's like the worst.
Every once in a while you hear a comprehensible word, but it doesn't make any sense.
Omelet.
Ostrich.
Come on, man. Cross class.
The Pythagorean theorem.
Jeremy. Beaches of Florgenborg.
What do you do? I want to know what you do with this orb.
I embrace it. Because it's
embrace it
now.
Physically?
Can I? Can I touch it?
Are you going to touch it?
I wait for the druid to be there.
The druid turned you back and is he's very surprised that the orb didn't go away.
I touch the orb.
Okay, you touch the orb.
Can I move it?
You touch the orb.
Oh no.
And you can communicate with the voices. And you cast contact other plane. You can ask the orb 5 questions.
I'm gonna save it. Can I save it?
Sure. So yeah.
I'm gonna
touch the orb.
I'm gonna shut that door.
Okay.
But now, from like a mechanic standpoint, if I turn invisible, does the orb turn invisible?
Sure.
So like it can just float around me now?
Yeah.
Great.
You're just gonna save it for a day. You have 5 questions for a non-entity.
For another entity.
What happens if somebody else touches it?
They can cast the spell. Anyone who touches the orb can communicate with the voices if by contact other plane. Once that it disappears.
Oh.
Yeah, we're saving that. No one touch the orb.
I was gonna say
this
once.
My orb.
You put a very large hat.
Like a wizard hat? No, a wizard hat.
Like a pointy.
Yeah, pointy wizard hat. Yeah.
You come back from the druid with a very thing.
It's like
is the orb still under there?
Don't touch it. Don't touch the hat. The hat is everything. It's my hat.
But is the orb still under there?
Stop it.
I just want to see the orb.
Listen, Wilhelm, we give people their personal space when they ask for it.
But it's so shiny. Look at it.
But
Can
you
I
know what
touch it?
happens when we touch shiny things? Bad things. Don't touch.
Okay.
No.
It is going to be necessary one day. Today is not that day. Tomorrow is probably not it either.
What is it, though?
Maybe later this week. I don't know. But I'm...
So no one touches it.
I think we need to treat it in the moment when we don't have any other options. Touch the orb.
Is it going to save us?
Yeah.
Well, we don't know that until we touch it. Your hand jerked.
I'm so curious.
Okay.
I have to like put Bruce on watch to watch the orb.
What does Bruce think of the orb?
The same thing that a cat feels about a laser pointer.
I constantly catch him watching it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tracking it.
Yes.
Maybe I'll do it tonight.
Bruce cares deeply about this orb.
Bruce, would you like to touch the orb with me?
Not yet. It's not time.
It's not the time.
No.
We'll
But
talk
can
about
you just like move your head a little bit?
Yeah.
Can the druid take away our well, I guess he did for you, the contamination.
Yeah.
How does that work?
You'll get a bunch of levels of exhaustion when it gets purged away, but you'll have the time to recuperate before the battle with the Duchess.
Sleep.
We're all going to get a long rest.
Yeah.
Somewhere dry. With no water.
Yeah.
In the cast.
Yes.
You have earned it. With that, I think that's where we'll wrap up for now. We're going to take a brief segue after this to find out what happened with Veo, Pluto, and Sebastian in Caspia, and then we'll come back to Dransmund.
I'm not excited about what happened in Caspia.
Okay.
We'll see you next.
Ready.
But that's for next time. A big thank you to our amazing cast, Jill, Kelly, and Joe, for playing tonight.
And a big thank you to Kyle for all of his work behind the scenes and recommending animals for Joe to turn.
To turn.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
What about a regular crocodile? Brilliant. Just brilliant.
Yeah, why didn't I think about that?
And a huge thank you to our Dungeon Master, Monty Martin, for running these terrible undersea adventures.
Only forgot my own flesh to stone, an arcane anomaly.
That's okay. We got there and it was a great moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine I was also like reaching out, and then I finished turning to stone. So I'm just like this.
So then I grab your arm, and it's and I get content. No,
you just cut yourself on it. And a big thank you to some wonderful creators who produce some amazing assets that we get to use in our tabletop games. And we encourage you to go out and support some of these amazing creators. Some wonderful terrain by Dwarven Forge. We have miniatures by Hero Forge, WizKids, and the Dungeon Dudes. Where's this one from? This is
that's a WizKids.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wonderful WizKids. We have player character artwork by Elizabeth Perot and music by Tabletop Audio.
And Jeremy was actually a mini from our new Monsters of Drakkenheim.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
That was a really good one.
And if you do want to include Drakkenheim in your own tabletop games, head on over to Drakkenheim.com where you can get Dungeons of Drakkenheim, Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drakkenheim, as well as pre-order Monsters of Drakkenheim. Correct me if I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can also check out bit.ly/DungeonDudes merch if you want to get some amazing t-shirts like Yes, or the Dust Wardens. Check it out below.
And we have an amazing Patreon community that helps support all of our work as well. If you enjoy our work and want to really show that extra level of special support, become a patron of our show. The links are down below.
And you can join our Discord if you are following us on Patreon. It's exclusive for our patrons. And you can chat with us about all things Drakkenheim, D&D, anything that you feel like chatting with us about. We're all hanging out in there. So join us on our Discord.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time in Drakkenheim.